Hi all, it's Kimberly. Welcome back to the Illumined Guru. I have to apologize if there's the fan noise in the background and if it's a little dark and fuzzy, but it is just so hot here and I don't have AC in my office, so I'm not going to put on all the lights. I tried to make this video yesterday and literally just felt nauseous from the heat, so I just kind of stopped it and deleted it, and this is the redo. So this is your September forecast for Twin Flames and those along the Ascension Journey, just awakening, or maybe you've been on this path for a long time. I am going to kind of pull cards as I go and to complement the channeled messages that I have for you for the month of September 2018, which is a very pivotal month. So before I get to that, just a quick reminder. A lot of you are newly subscribed, and thanks for joining the channel. For those of you who don't know, I'm a soul coach and intuitive advisor. I started out working primarily with twin flames, and I'm an illumined twin flame myself. And I work with anyone who's awakening now. I'm looking for the rest of the deck. Hold on just one moment. Okay, here it is. So you can work with me in private session, everything from soul coaching to intuitive advisement, whatever you're needing to help clear your energy, find your focus, align with yourself and your divine worth and your mission and purpose. All of that stuff you can check out under my services page on theilluminedguru.com. Okay? All right, so one more announcement is I just have a spot or two left on the intensive program that's taking place September 10th through the 30th. I feel so good about the divine timing of this program. I think during the fall equinox, we're going to be working together. I think there's major shifts happening. We're still doing some more purging during the month of September. This is a great time to set yourself up for a massive it seems like transition into a new life come October. So I've seen pretty much everyone who's registered is already, they're paid, they're registered, they're ready to go, like they're fully committed. So we have a good group here, and you're going to enjoy the program if you haven't checked that out already. All the info's on my website. Okay. All right. So let me talk about some channel messages that I have. These are not just channeled messages, I have to say. These are also things that are impacting me, things that I'm seeing in client sessions, and then Spirit's been talking to me about how best to convey it to you. I am going to put you all on pause for just one moment because I am missing a deck that I'd like to use in this reading. So it must be in my other room where the AC is. I'll be right back. Okay, mystery solved. Got it. All right, so I'm going to be shuffling as I deliver these messages to you. So a big thing, I have some notes here too. So a big thing that I feel like everyone's sort of going through right now, or many of you, is discernment. Discerning your own higher calling from where your ego wants you to stay, where, place where you might be not fully looking at your truth, like your higher truth, because it feels comfortable, or you're avoiding the change, or there's something emotional that you need to release. And some of you are in denial. Some of you are confused. There's confusion. There's inability to discern like what's best for you versus what's best, what you're perceiving is best for the situation. Maybe it's that you're afraid to leave or pull away from something that's no longer serving you because your emotional body is too caught up into the energy of the person or the people that it's affecting, whether that be family or twin flame. And what we're really needing to do is to go within and find what our inner truth is saying, what our higher self is calling to us, what it's saying to us about what the truth is, and have that discernment around what is best for ourselves at this time versus trying to please others. Some of you are picking up on the energy of your twin flame. It's making you feel heavy, guilted, carrying a burden maybe that they're carrying, and it's limiting you from seeing your own truth at this time. So I do feel though that some of you are having glimmers of that truth. You really do know what it is deep down inside. If there's places where you have been in denial, I have received that over the next couple days. You're going to be shown the truth in one way or another. So if you see something that you feel like you're trying to skip over, or like you're trying to sugarcoat so you can stay in your comfort zone or stay where it's comfortable, that's probably something you need to re-examine, because things are being revealed to you at this time very divinely. It's not like, you just went through the eclipses and the only illumination period was during the eclipses. No, we're still in an illumination period. Things are still being revealed. Things are still being shown to you. You may even have this feeling of when they are shown to you, like slow motion, of knowing it right before it happens. The problem is that they're also telling me that we're turning a blind eye to what's being shown to us. Remember that everything that is revealed to you is in perfect timing, and your soul is ready to acknowledge it and see it and hear it. And you just need to work on like the ego fears so that you can get past that, because that's pointing you where you need to go. It's showing you red flags or warning signs. It's like a compass. The other thing too is that some of you have twin flames that are ready to reconnect with you, and some of you have soulmates or twins that are just coming in for you. And I do feel like there are sirens going off for you. So that could be on many levels. It could be literal sirens, signs. The connection, even if it's someone that you don't know yet or haven't met, they're speaking to you through your dream state, through your waking signs, through sound, song. They're trying to guide you towards them. Especially those of you who are kind of stuck in a karmic cycle or karmic cycles with somebody, and some of you may even know that you have someone else coming in for you, like you feel it way deep down. That person is talking to you almost as loudly as the person that you're doing the karmic dance with. And this may even be like what you guys call a false twin. It's not really a false twin. It's like someone that you're in a deep connection with, that you have telepathy with. There's someone else that's coming in that you also have a telepathic connection with, and they're calling to you. You may want to, if you're caught or confused, you may want to just really observe and tune into those signs that you're getting, because they're trying to guide you. Okay? I don't know about you all, but everything's been different for me physically. I have been having great thirst. In fact, just even thinking about it right now, I want to go like down a jug of water. Like seriously, I'm so thirsty just even talking about it right now. And I just drank water. I've been having headaches. We're in this heat wave here in the Northeast again. It's supposed to cool off in a few days, but it's really hot here right now. And what else? Sorry for you men that watch, but I'll just say, like, even my feminine cycle is really different this month. It came on me with almost no warning. Like, I didn't even feel it coming in any way, shape, or form, and that's unusual. Normally I do. Normally I like tuned into that. So all sorts of ascension symptoms. I have queasiness in my stomach, even sweating, and just, I'm not, even when it's hot out, I usually don't sweat. And this isn't something that's just like, oh, this week, oh, maybe you have a bug or something like that. These are things that I've felt off and on for the past several months. And I know that a lot of you have. So I feel like it's part of our bodies adjusting to the up-leveling that we're going through. And be patient with yourself and rest when you need to rest. Like, If you just need to lay down, like when you get home from work or in the middle of your day, do it. Because you've got to give into it when you need to. Okay, remember that. So discernment is a big one. Think about what's yours, what's mine, feeling wise. How would it be if we only weighed what was best for us? If we took everyone else out of the equation, how would that change your view of what direction you need to take, or what choices you need to make? Now, you might say that sounds selfish, but is it? Have you been putting everyone else first? Have you been putting others? Have you been so tied into others' feelings that you haven't been able to discern your own and your own truth? I feel like a lot of that's coming to the forefront now for many of you, where your truth is coming forward as well. Okay. So I'm going to pull some cards here, and let's pull from the Ascension deck first, and then we'll ask our guides what we're needing to know around September for advice for what we're doing and where we're going. Okay, so in terms of our Ascension, what is it that we're needing to know during the month of September? Okay, so we have Marco. Okay. Master Marco represents the highest galactic confederation of our solar system, the capital of which is on Saturn. And I think Saturn is going direct this month. You know how we've had all the retrograde planets, and Saturn is going to be going direct soon. It says Marco, talking about Master Marco, he liaises with Commander Ashtar of the Intergalactic Fleet to bring us the wisdom and knowledge held by stellar cultures. He also assists Hilarion on the fifth ray of technology, science, and knowledge to enable people to expand their higher mental abilities and develop spiritual technology for the future. Wow. I have goosebumps. Your guidance is to open your mind to communications and connections from other star systems and universes, and ask Marco to assist and protect you. And I do feel like this is all of you having the urges to maybe share your spiritual gifts via websites, via videos, via technology, via YouTube, via using technology to help you to get your spiritual messages out there. You're going to reach more people, and then you're going to be able to chant. They're saying because we're reaching into that higher consciousness, you're going to be able to tune into the frequency that helps you spread your wisdom and knowledge from the higher dimensions. So we're being assisted at this time with this. And I know many of my clients working on their mission, a lot of you came to me after I posted that mission video, and you've sent me emails, or we've done sessions in the past few days. And I know a lot of you are using technology to put your work out there now, or you're organizing that, or orchestrating that. I included in my newsletter 3 of my clients who are on their mission, and they 2 of them just revamped their websites and getting their stuff out digitally. And so I do think that is encouraged at this time. This is a 47 card, which is 11. I feel like this is a big message for us. And the affirmation is, I am open to wisdom from the stars. So okay, where are we going next? Let's do some Wisdom of the Oracle deck. Okay, and then we'll go and ask our guides. We'll go to the Ask Your Guides deck. So with the Wisdom of the Oracle, I feel like when we're asking about direction, it seems to give a clear, this deck gives a really clear direction answer about direction. So let's just kind of ask like general direction for collective in September. Okay, so they're saying time for a nap, which doesn't surprise me. This has come up a few times in private readings this week. This is also about the up-leveling, 4th dimension, where feeling, like I just said, you're needing to, all this up-leveling has your not only your physical body, your mental, emotional body working overtime, but also your ethereal, your light bodies and your spiritual body, and you're needing to rest. This will be, you're going to have bouts of it, and this is across the board for everyone, bouts of being tired, needing to relax into that energy. But I do feel like come the new moon, and this is for everyone, that you're going to have revitalized energy. We're going to be coming out of this sort of up, down, heaviness, intensity. You're going to feel lighter. Things are going to be opening. There's going to be more movement. You're going to be moving around more, connecting with people more. Come September 9th is the new moon in Virgo. Okay, so. And then we have serendipity, and I do feel like, and this is an 18 card, which I feel like is just saying like from now through the end of the year, everything's going to be very serendipitous. Who you meet, the people coming in for you, the chance meetings, doors opening. This is all due to sort of that rest that we're taking and then putting ourselves out there. Moving locations, many of you are, including myself. And that's going to open up new doors, invite in new people, chance meetings, meeting soulmates, meeting your twin flame. Very serendipitous, lucky, abundance. Really, really, really good things. Okay. And then they're also showing me unfinished symphony, which is really about the things that you're still struggling to let go of, some of you during the month of September, in order to get to that place where you've rested, you've grieved, you've released, and now you're ready to walk out into this new life. And so the things that are unfinished feel like they are going to tie up between September and October. They're the karmic bonds, the misunderstandings, things are going to be left behind still this month. But the thing of it is now the energy of the new and the exciting and the opportunities and the abundance is pulling us louder than the things that have been like holding us back, that we've been stuck to. Also, I feel like this is symbolizing maybe the return of some twins who they're coming back in, they're coming into unions come October, and this is the symphony that has felt unfinished till this point that will be harmonized now when you come together. So you know who you are, and you'll know which messages resonate for you. And then the bottom of that deck is time to go. So, and that's a 45, which means fourth dimension to fifth dimension reality. We're anchoring our fifth dimensional realities and we're going towards them. That means leaving certain things. That means making the choice. For some of you, it's just letting go of the attachments that you've had to your twin flame. For some of you, it's literally going. You're literally moving. You're literally packing your bags and you're going someplace new. I would like, if you could, anyone who's doing a physical move or planning a physical move sometime over the next month or so, or if you have it in the back of your mind, or maybe your plans are already in motion, or maybe you just moved, could you comment on the videos? Because I just want everyone to see what's happening in the collective. And I think y'all will be amazed when you see how many people are moving right now. It's pretty wild. Okay, so that's that. Now I pulled, when I was first talking, I pulled these cards from the Ask Your Guides deck, but I felt like I wanted to get to them in a moment. So there's suffering and deceit is coming up, and I'm holding them up together because you can tell that the colors are similar. They're saying that with deceit, your guardian angels are helping you see things. They're helping you see through the masks right now. They're helping you. It's kind of like what I talked about at the beginning of the video. Like if there's a truth that's being revealed to you, believe it. Your angels are bringing you that truth. It may be hard. It may hurt at first. It may be very painful, but it is pushing you onto your highest path. You're needing to swallow that truth. You're needing to swallow it. You're needing to believe it. You're needing to accept it. You're needing to allow it. and not put yourself back in a state of denial, because that's going to hold you in karmic cycles. And this is the suffering that I see if you don't allow that truth to come through. You're going to continue suffering and staying stuck in karmic cycles. Most of you won't allow yourself to do this, but some of you maybe aren't ready yet. And so just really think about that and sit with that, okay? You can't obviously push yourself when you're not ready, but maybe with more awareness, you'll be able to release. And then this is leadership, and it's they're saying Holy Spirit, but really, I think this is also your higher self. This is the coming together in groups, being brought together to collaborate. And many of you are going to be leading this. You are pioneers as twin flames, as those of you who have been leading this ascension journey, you're torch holders. You're going to be lighting the way. You can see that lantern. You're lighting the way for others. That's why a lot of you are having the impulse to put your stuff out there now and make videos, or get your websites up and get your coaching businesses going, and doing your mission-based practices or businesses. And that's because you're supposed to be at this time. And really the thing to consider is, are there things that are holding you back in your life from really moving up in your ascension and to be able to help and lead others in this way. Just a reminder that you can join Vibe Up, vibup.com, which is my website, online platform for high vibrational living. We have a whole bunch of twin flames and those along the ascension journey who have already joined. You can take unlimited online courses on there, and you can have access to connecting with your tribe, others along this journey, weekly calls, support, and it's also a great way to network what you're doing. Okay. Let's look into the Good Tarot deck, and let's pull an overall meaning message for what we'll be experiencing during the month of September. Okay, so we kind of already have our warnings and we have our guidance, and we have our bigger messages from our galactic overseers and our guides. So now let's just look at general messages for, we just had a card pop out. So okay, so the card that popped out is the Five of Air. This is about dancing through the change that's happening. It's about grace. It's about taking the risk with grace. It's about allowing yourself to be guided and also taking action as well to assist in this transformation. It's also saying that you're being assisted to make this transition seamless. It's if you put the resistance there, though, or stray from what you know to be true, it won't be so graceful. You'll be kind of walking that. I don't know if you can see there's a tight rope or a wire there. You'll be walking that wire on shaky ground with a lot of inner resistance, with a lot of fear. This is someone who's trusting. They're on point shoes on a high wire. And the angels and the animal spirits and angel spirits are around to uplift and protect them. They're trusting. This is trusting in the changes, trusting in the transformation. Okay? Because a lot of you, there's changes that are going on, that are happening now, that are coming, that are on the forefront, and the only thing limiting you is your fears. And then the card that I pulled deliberately is 21, World. And this is so symbolic of us opening up to those galactic messages, to those higher dimensions. It's also about spreading your wings and opening up to your expansion and opportunities coming in. It feels like it's also this knowledge coming in. It's knowledge from the higher dimensions. It's this huge expansion. And they're saying that you are here to uplift the planet, and the knowledge, information that you're downloading, that you're receiving, You are meant to be sharing. And that's not only going to expand your world, but it's going to help everyone on the planet to expand. I do feel like some of you are going to be just traveling, expanding opportunities, and it's via you sharing these higher messages, okay? And then the bottom of that deck is the Ten of Fire. Okay, so this really feels like you really releasing what's not serving you anymore and letting it go so that you can open up to a new world, to this world, to raising consciousness in this world, and to the changes that are taking place for you and, you know, your new life. Remember, it's time to go. So in order to go, we must release. And the purging is still taking place for many, and the releasing is still taking place for many, and you've got to keep doing it and seeing through anything that's anywhere you're deceiving yourself and anything that's been deceiving you, and that suffering, those karmic cycles. You always have the keys to release yourself. You really do. And you are free to go. That's a message, that you are free to go. You may not feel like you are, but when you lift out into a higher perspective or lift up, you're going to see how free you truly are. Let's just pull a little guidance from the Angel Therapy and Ascended Masters deck. Okay. Let's just see what they have to say to us for September. God box. And I love this because it reminds me of this. This is saying, write any worries, concerns, or desires on a piece of paper and put into a special container called a God box as a way of letting go and allowing the divine to help you. They're saying, write little pieces of paper. So maybe the things, I would recommend the things that you're wanting to manifest, put it in your God box. Visualize it, write it down. And the things that you're wanting to release, maybe have a little burning ritual. Like, obviously do this outside. Don't do it in your house or on your deck, but you can burn things or put them in like a bowl. You can burn the little pieces of paper and put them in a bowl. Just do it someplace safe or around a fire pit or something like that. But write down what it is you're needing to release. Because I told you, it's only fear and these attachments that are keeping us in those cycles. There's really nothing stopping you. That's just an illusion from moving into a new life and with happiness, joy, abundance, fulfillment, and everything that you're desiring. And the bottom of that deck is focus upon your strengths, Apollo. And this is, and that's, again, that's fire energy. This is you taking action towards what you desire, what you really want. This is about Mars going direct and your passions coming alive. And there is this notion and message to focus on you, your mission, what you want, what you desire, your passions, we're supposed to be doing that right now. Okay. So notice where you feel guilty for doing that. Notice where you feel obligated to others. See if you can release that. Focus on your strengths. Okay. And if you're lost, like I said in my mission video, if you're lost with that, like I don't know what direction, just focus on what you love to do, where your passions are, and what you're good at or strong at. That's that reminder. Okay, and from the Ascended Masters deck, shuffle these up a bit. They're saying go now. So this is what we're having a confirmation. It's time to go. Go now. Serapis Bay. So this is saying go now to your new life. What's stopping you? What's holding you back? Tonight's a vibe up call for my tribe members, and I would love for us to focus on how we can release our fears and talking about the honesty of where our fears are at. Because sometimes when you just admit where you're afraid in a group or with some close friends, you find the support and courage and strength that you need. You know, there's realizations, there's awareness so that you can release those fears. some of us have shame around the fears, right? Like we're ashamed to admit that we're afraid. They're saying like admitting it to yourself, admitting it to others, that's like a key step into being able to release the fears that are holding us from stepping forward on our path. So I think I'm going to leave it there. It's been about 30 minutes and I'm dying of heat. So I love you all and thank you for watching. And I'm sure I will be back again during the new moon and during the month for updates. So stay tuned for that and I'll talk to you soon. All right. Take care. Bye.